In the beginning was the black woman. In the beginning was the black woman. How dare we let them move on the black woman? We're disappointed in the black woman. We say she's not what she used to be, but we're not what we used to be. We do not protect her. We do not help her. We abandon her. And she unconsciously begins to move toward white people. As young black men begin to wear natural hair, cornrow hair, dreadlock hair, the young black girl's hair turns colors. It's now blonde, orange. It's now got a ponytail, making them look like horses' behinds. Our children now, not nobody else. Our children being driven insane, and instead of moving on it, we make fun of our children. We make fun of anybody who's brainwashed. How dare we make fun of the brainwashed when we know they're brainwashed?
That's true.
In the beginning was the black woman. In dank rooms, dark parked cars, city alleyways, open fields under trees, on high tower rooftops, in prisons, school stairwells, tap rooms, office closets, elevators, barns, public places, and on the down low. Everywhere men and women go, sexual activity takes place as that powerful urge is governed by our cultural, political, philosophical, and yes, ideological worldview. If our ideological worldview is not that of an African, then we won't behave as African. We won't behave as African people. We won't move that way. It won't happen, Madasi. My notes, and as I was saying, mess with me. And I say to you, Africa's daughter is who she is. In the beginning was the black woman. Now we can't romanticize and fantasize that she is what she used to be. We can't romanticize that we are what we used to be. We must recognize the problem. African woman is undeceived. It started with color purple, and here it come, here it come. Here it come. Why? Why? It's because they understood after all the lynchings that you see, all the beheadings and castrations, all the cutting off foots, penises, noses, and nipples, they found out that it was the black woman could keep the family going by herself. So all the emphasis was taken off them, the men, and put on the black woman to make a new black woman, new Jack. To make her loyal to the slave man. That's why you got Condoleezza Rice. She ain't there for fun. And she walks behind him. Oh, goodness gracious. She walks behind the president and she walks around here. You got these black women who look at black children with hatred. Coming out of the American nigger factory, thinking they're the ones who used to protect the children when daddy was a runaway and chased away. She is now part and parcel, if she don't dig it, part of the process. Then you have a cat like Bill Cosby. This man is so ignorant, it's a tragedy. It's a tragedy. He's always been a coward, he's always been a sellout. He became a star by playing a CIA agent going all over the world overthrowing other nations at a time when the CIA was going around all over the world overthrowing nations. I Spy. CIA man pretending he's a tennis player. He made a lot of money in the films, what was those films?
Let's do it again.
Let's Do It Again.
Saturday night.
Saturday Night. And he made money with the use of Ebonics. Yo?
Fat Albert.
Yeah, man. Fat Albert. Making fun of black people. Now, this bourgeois punk from North Philadelphia underneath the railroad tracks don't identify with black poor people no more. He would get in front of white people and say, we have not kept up our part of the bargain. First of all, punk, what part of bargain did we have to be slaves and suckers and exploited and raped and prisoned? This man's a tragedy, I'm telling you, I'm telling you. But he's made by the American nigger factory. He's given opportunity. He started talking about Ebonics. What they were saying, and I happened to be in Los Angeles when this story broke, in Oakland. And what they were saying is, that educators need to understand that English was black people's second language, and even though they didn't know they first, they spoke ebonically, just like anybody else would speak, with an accent. Just like Asian people can't say rice, they say lice.
Right.
They don't say that's Chicanics. I don't believe I said that. But they don't say it because I don't like them either. But they don't say that's any kind of onyx or something. Matter of fact, they supposed to be so smart. Make good cars. Because they ain't black. Their mortal enemy is black people.
Henry Kissinger, he can't even speak.
They can't speak. Arnold Schwarzenegger can't speak. He can't speak. But that's not what they were saying. They were saying you have to respect their language. You can't categorize them as special and needing and having learning disabilities because they speak ebonically. I write ebonically. And when you read me, you read me and say Gotta, G-O-T-T-A. Outa, O-U-T-T-A. Truth and soul. Because that's how we speak. I write exactly how I speak. I hate the bourgeois so much I don't even want to sound like I'm in the book. I don't want to get lost with all sex prisoners. My body parts belong to somebody else, I say. And sometimes when we're feeling frisky, no, man, no. I don't identify with the indigenous bourgeoisie in any way, form, or fashion except to say they're enemies of the masses of the people in the revolution. So therefore, I don't want to sound like them. I don't want to look like them. I don't want to dress like them. I don't want to talk where them. I don't want to teach where they teach. I don't want to be where they be. Sellouts. The process wouldn't work without black sellouts. So what they were saying ebonically is understand that a child could be brilliant, but if they talk like they're from the hood, ain't nothing wrong with it because that's our language. That's the legitimate language. You ever see ESPN and you're watching the highlights and he said, oh, there he goes, he's doing it and he's doing it and he's doing it well. And there he goes and Larry disses Joe and using the exact ebonics that our children are blamed for being backwards, for using. Oh man, our children got a rough thing to go through, and to go through it alone, we need to go somewhere and sit down. We should be ashamed if we let them go through this alone, because we're supposed to know what time it is. If we don't know, how the heck they gonna know? They were born in this culture. They were born with video games and everything. They don't remember. They related to what? Measured it against what? This is what I know. When I was born, there was the Lion King. There was Shrek. And we sit them down, be still, have a cookie, and watch this stuff. It's part of the American Nigger Factory. The second part of American Nigger Factory is the communication system, the mass communication system that drives us all bourgeois. And sex prisoners fit right in there. Because now that's the South Park people got a film coming out with propaganda making fun and glorifying white imperialism with puppets. And the puppets are going to have sex. Because white people, you know, whenever they got sex. If they got a dog, they got a gerbil, whatever they got, they're going to have sex with it. They're barbaric and savage. This is not me just name calling, this is their behavior. So if in fact they control the culture and they control your worldview, how could you become anything else but one of them, which is a sex prisoner? Once a sex prisoner is controlled, then we can use subliminal seduction. Subliminal seduction is something that they use, it was founded when in the film industry, like every 28th or 29th frame, it would say popcorn, popcorn. And your unconscious mind would pick it up, but your conscious mind wouldn't pick up soda, Coke, you know. And that's how it's illegal. That's how when people sit down and say, I'll sit down and see a movie, but I can't see a movie without popcorn. Microwave it, give me something. Oh man, America's fun. Well, you know what the deal is? It's fun. It's a big joke. The only thing is that the blood will run. So with this subliminal seduction, they start using sex scenes. Bradford Keys have a book called Subliminal